other class had all their kids, but Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. And you know why? Because the night before, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
Directed by Zach Cregger, Weapons is a wild, genre-defying thriller that masterfully blends gripping mystery, dark comedy, and grisly horror. The film revolves around a bizarre and terrifying event in a small town where 17 children, all from the same class, all rise from their beds at the exact same moment in the middle of the night, run silently through the streets, and then just disappear. This naturally triggers quite a lot of panic and paranoia. And as the narrative unravels across multiple different points of view, the audience needs to piece together overlapping secrets and shifting allegiances among the townsfolk. Josh Brolin participated in this film not only as an actor, but also as a producer. Director Zach Cregger had previously made the bizarrely scary horror film 𝗨𝗶𝗹𝗶𝗲, and Josh was more than eager to be involved in one of his upcoming projects.
I read the script very slowly, which is a good sign. You know, when you read something quickly and you want just a general understanding of the overview of the story and all that kind of stuff, like, is this somebody who I want to meet? And I read it slowly because I was into it. You know, I know that I have a tendency to do that. And then I saw 𝗨𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗲, and I was confused by 𝗨𝗨𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗲 because it feels like everything has been done, but he's figured out a way to consistently surprise the audience, you know? And then when I saw Weapons, ultimately, I was blown away. I was blown away by what he did.
I don't understand at all. Why just her classroom? Why only hers?
Weapons certainly doesn't fit into the traditional genre of horror films, but according to Josh, the film is scary enough that you might not want to watch it at home alone.
It's such a reactive genre. I mean, there's no way, because it uses these cosmetic things, and cinematically you can, you know, create a tone and dark, and you can't see things and all that. So it feels like the story itself is its own character, which is it's very horror to do that. I remember that as a kid. I remember reacting not necessarily to the acting and all that. So you look at a role like this and you go, well, where's the role? You know, can I have a Serbian accent, or can I have a limp, or you know, something like that? But it's not about that. It's just all serving the story.
Brolin loves a good scary movie, and Weapons certainly qualifies as one. He still recalls the very first movie that scared the heck out of him.
The one that affected me the most was Friday the 13th. And you know, you look back at that film and you go, is it a great film? No, not necessarily, but the story is, I just never saw it coming. You know what I mean? And I was so raw and naive at that point, and it had a massive effect on me then, and then my memory of it had a massive effect on me, you know? There was no camp after that for me. There was camp before that, there was no camp after that.
Help me! Please!
If traditional gory horror films aren't really your thing, and you'd rather watch a cool thriller with some super creepy elements, then the unsettling, odd, and wickedly funny Weapons is exactly what you're looking for.
Those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them. What do you see that I don't?